All right, you read the title, you seen the thumbnail. Everything's broken. We got to start here. So we're cracked. I mean, big crack. It's not the weld, we're actually tearing the frame. That's not ideal. We also broke a spring. That's not good. So the buggy's got a broken spring, that mount's cracked. We got a shock right here. It's absolutely screwed. This has all been kind of a bad design to begin with. We ordered some 18-inch travel air shocks. They'll be in a couple weeks. We'll get all that cut out and we'll get it fabbed up. So this thing's gonna be down for a minute, unfortunately. Dude, the V-treads are doing great, but we're probably gonna put it in the mud 1 or 2 more times. We're gonna take it down to Disney and really wheel it all day on the rocks. We have some more broken stuff. So both our shocks on the rear have been leaking. We have a sway bar right here. It's not mounted anymore, so that needs to get fixed. So the buggy's got some issues that we're going to try to button up here in the near future. Can't make content with the buggy when she's down, so we're going to get her back up and going. We got the tow pig right here. The tow pig's got a leaky radiator. It's actually had a leaking radiator since before we went to Rednecks with Paychecks. This last event that we went to at Crossbar, on the way home, I went through about 4 gallons of water. It doesn't even have coolant really. It's got just basically straight water at this point. So I got to get a new radiator in the tow pig. The transmission's been running hot. Now, it does have a trainee cooler that runs into the radiator, then to an external cooler. A new radiator might fix that. I don't know. We're towing pretty heavy for this poor truck. If that doesn't fix it, we're going to be looking into an aftermarket trainee cooler, a bigger one. Our trailer plug mount, it's been like that for a minute. We're gonna probably remove all this, drill a hole here, and we're probably gonna put our trailer plug into the bumper, get rid of all that, make it a little cleaner, make it a little nicer. I've had quite a few people tell me I need to upgrade to a diesel, need to upgrade to a bigger truck. Listen, I don't disagree with you, but unfortunately at the moment my bank account does. So oh, one other thing, this morning had to jump start the old girl. The battery itself doesn't have a date on it. It was in it when I bought the truck. I've had the truck for quite a few years. I think we're probably gonna have to get a battery in the near future. I don't even think it's the right size because it's tightened as tight as it can be, and that's not ideal. This little brother's truck, he hit a deer in it and he absolutely just cranked this side. He put a new core support in it. He's got a radiator in it. He's got some wiring issues from when he hit that deer. We're gonna have to button up, look into those. The grill is just kind of loosely mounted in place for the time being, just he wanted to look at it. But we're gonna have to address that wiring in the near future, get all that buttoned up. He said he's got a little bit of weird stuff going on with his cooling system. It's starting to run a little on the hot side, so we're gonna check that out and see if we can address that issue and get this truck back on the road. You know how I feel about these old trucks, man. They're like puppies to me, you know. When they're down, we got to get them back up and going. But besides that old truck, I drove it the other day. Runs good, shifts good. Thing's got what, like 320,000 miles on it? Thing's got some miles, dude, but she got a lot of miles left. And keeping up with our theme here today of just absolute broken stuff, the trailer, we keep blowing trailer tires. All the tires that we've blown are tires I bought a year ago, and I bought them all at the same time. I think I got a bad batch. Either way, we've upgraded. Most of our tires are 12 ply. We have one 14 ply tire. We got all the junk tires off, except for, I think we still have one as a spare, and we're hoping to add another spare, so I'll have 2 spares. So we're gonna upgrade the trailer so we don't keep messing with this. The other thing is these fenders. We built these drive over fenders on a steep budget with a 110 flux core welder. I did this, absolute junk welds, but we've drove over them like 50 times and they're still here, so that's cool. But the inner fender is part of the old fender and they're just kind of just been there loosely in place. So we're actually going to be getting some flat plate and welding in here. That should add us some structure. That should add us some support. And that should clean all this up where it's all nice and tight. These bars have been absolutely cranked since I bought this trailer used. We're going to get some new bars made, hopefully make it where these things rattle a whole lot less, because that is very annoying. We did, right before Rednecks, we got all new bearings All new trailer brake. We bought just a whole kit. All of that's new. Good. The wiring, the lights, we did all those are new. So the trailer doesn't need a whole lot, but it does need some love. One other thing I'd like to do in the near future is I'd like to make a mount for the spare tires so that we can mount them on the trailer. Right now we're just throwing them in the back of the truck. So we just got a whole lot of stuff to get done, to button up. Other things that are cranked at the moment is my lawnmower's got some junk blades. My lawnmower's got a bent pulley. My lawnmower's getting hard to start, so I got to figure out what it is. I think it's in the carb on that. We got the old 70 Chevy. I'd like to get the old 70 Chevy back out. If you'd like to see the old 70 Chevy, comment down below and let me know. We'll get it out. We'll make some content with it because I love that old truck and it ain't never going anywhere. But we just got a bunch of odds and ends. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be spending the next 2, maybe 3 weeks in the shop getting things buttoned up. If you haven't and you want to see the buggy on the V-treads down on the rocks, subscribe. Not related to the channel, but this got given to me last night. She is rusty as heck and really, really hot. Wow. Anyway, I love cast iron. I've never had one with a lid. I love the look of this. If you know a good way to clean this up, comment down below, let me know, because I'd like to get this cleaned up, seasoned, and ready to go. I've never had one this rusty. So anyway, I'm Dakota. You can call me Slow Motion. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.